Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy. Today I'm going to be doing a book haul. So this book haul is some books that have been accumulated throughout the last couple of weeks. So not all of them were bought today, but a good portion. So I'm just going to get started with the top. I kind of stacked them in randomly. Two of the books I was given, one by I think a publisher or an agent. Her name's Brianna. But I'll talk about those last, mainly just because they're at the bottom of this pile I have. So not because I don't appreciate them very much so, just because I don't want to move the pile. The first book that I got is Renegades by Marissa Meyer. I know that this is a superhero book, and also this is the book that was chosen for Team Dairy for the BookTube game, so I like superhero books, so we'll see how this goes. I've read a few superhero novels, so we'll see if this plays up. But yes, Renegades. Heroes, villains. The next book I got is the first book, I believe, in the 12 Kingdoms series by Jeff Kennedy, and it is called The Mark of the Tala. And it's really about this gal who is a middle child. That's like the first paragraph, is that there's three sisters. One's a warrior, one's this sweet gal, and then one's like, I don't mind being invisible. But middle child syndrome, and things go wrong in the kingdom. The middle child steps up. So I actually got this book because Jeff Kennedy is a writer who goes to Bubonicon. At least she's gone the last, I think, few times that I've gone. She's a writer who lives in New Mexico, which is the state I'm in, so I've been wanting to read more books by local authors, and she also writes fantasy, so hey. I am going to be getting to this book before August, because August is Bubonicon, which is the sci-fi fantasy convention in New Mexico, and she's going to be there, and I want to be able to ask either questions or for her to sign it. So yes. The next book I got is Crackin by China Miéville, and this book, all I know is that there's a giant squid and it disappears from a research lab. All I gotta know. The next four books actually go into, are going to be part of a series that I'm planning. I'm just going to say what the books are and let you guess kind of what the series is going to be. If you follow me on Twitter, you probably already know. The first book the first one of the four is El Viejo y el Mar by Ernest Hemingway. And if for some reason you're thinking, but Ernest Hemingway didn't write a book in Spanish? No, he didn't. He actually wrote The Old Man and the Sea. That's one of the many books that he wrote. There's another book I got. This is just the Spanish version of The Old Man and the Sea. So, all I know is that there's fish involved. I actually don't know the plot. But yes, this is actually going to be part of a series. I'll have an announcement video for that series next week sometime. I want to have most of the stuff ready before I film the first episode, or the first video in that series. So, to be honest, I like the Spanish version cover, or the cover of the Spanish version, far better than this one. Like, just saying, that pretty, this bonita, this not. Just saying. Then my next one is Jane Austen's Sense and Sensibility. I've actually only read one novel by Jane Austen, and that is Pride and Prejudice. But now I'm going to be reading Sense and Sensibility. And then I also got Sentido y Sensibilidad. My apologies for my broken Spanish. But this also will be part of a series. Now, these I will probably read after Ernest Hemingway's, but I really like this cover a lot more too than this one. This one's actually fairly pretty though. The two covers are good. But, yeah, so these two will go together as well. The next book I got is The Gutter Prayer, and this is a fantasy novel. Here it actually follows, it's a heist fantasy, which I'm down for. So it mainly goes with peeps who are not really good, but kind of on the verge. The anti-heroes, I guess. So I'm really looking forward to that. I've Justine from I Should Read That, I believe is her channel name. I'll link her channel in the description below. I really like watching her videos, and she's been talking about this book a lot, and I trust what she says about fantasy, so So this next book I got is The Bible Unearthed, and I actually got this in a giveaway hosted by Joseph Francis Burton. He said that it was falling apart a bit, and it is, but it's savable. I've worked with worse, just saying. But this is about pretty much the Bible and archaeology. I just think that's an interesting subject matter. I'm not particularly religious, but I do like it when spirituality and archaeology meet in that middle ground kind of scenario, regardless of religion and all that. I'm gonna fix this book up so that doesn't fall apart on me while I read, but I'm very interested in this book. And so this last book that I got from this lovely lady named Brianna from Wonderkind PR. I believe that's what the name is. It's Smoky Summons by Charlie Holmberg. I've heard of Paper Magicians. I haven't read it, but now I want to read Paper Magicians as well. But this is about a character named Sandus. She can be transformed into weapons of sorts, and I guess she gets stolen by this guy, and she has to put her trust that he's going to use her for good, I guess, because she's a weapon. And yeah. It sounds really interesting. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy about this. I love fantasy, and I love that kind of story. But this is an advanced reader copy. It actually came out recently. It came out on February 1st, so I have an advanced reader copy. I haven't read it before it came out, though. But to be fair, I got this recently. I think after February 1st, I received it. So those are the books that I hauled within this last couple of weeks. Oh, by the way, I got these two lovely postcards from Joe. Sorry. But I got these lovely postcards from Joe. It came with the book of the Bible Unearthed. And one's a Buick and one is a wolf. And that's because he normally sends postcards along with the books that he sends out of New Mexico. However, since that is the state I am from, the Buick and the wolf. So if you've read any of these books, these books are on your TBR, comment down below. If you like this video, please give it that thumbs up. If you like seeing this face talk about books, hit that subscribe button. And as always, may you get lost in the book.